Kevin Tracker probably acknowledged what it seems like to be valued exclusively for your cash. And kid, he doesn't cherish the flavor of this. And presently, he is attempting to blackmail additional money from his ex, Wendy Williams, on the grounds that the word is on the road that his escort, Sharina Hudson, previously pressed her stuff and takes steps to leave him any second. Currently, Kevin's loss in court was the straw that broke the camel's back for Sharina, so she accepts that her way of life was compromised unequivocally. And that is the reason she is in a rush to pass on this wreck. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most talked about occasions in Broadway and continuously present to you the most blazing updates. Kevin Tracker has recently wound up in a frantic circumstance with no work, no pay, and presently his supposed perfect partner is going to tap out. It seems like Sharina has become irritated and doesn't have any desire to trust that Wendy's divorce settlement will be continued. She stuffed her jeans and planned her sacks and is prepared to vanish from Kevin's life for the last time. On the off chance that we were you, we wouldn't miss a solitary snapshot of this video, since this story is loaded with the juiciest subtleties you haven't known about. Kevin Tracker has demonstrated again that he was very terrible at being a provider, and presently, while he continues to shoot his ex with an endless flow of claims, his paramour, Sharina Hudson, is perched on her back, prepared to say farewell to this show. Clearly living and bringing up a kid with a broke man was never her aim. Yet that's what whose shortcoming is. On the off chance that both of them are basically oversensitive to work and favor wasting the cash they have never procured. Even Wendy Williams over and again communicated worries about her ex and Sharina's searching way of life. The previous television have said, I don't have the foggiest idea how they're bringing up the girl excursion, who's right around 2 years. I believe she's 2 like 1 month from now, or something. Not my concern. My support for each of them 3 is on time consistently in any event. When Wendy and Kevin were still attached, fans previously hypothesized that only one of them really looked like being enamored, and it wasn't Kevin. His genuine romance has forever been cash, and that is the reason he remained with the television have for over 20 years. And when Kevin gained his appreciation, achievement, and abundance, he turned into the object of an expedition himself. And assuming Kevin accepts that he found a perfect partner in Sharina Hudson, this young lady has offered her spirit to Satan for Kevin's thick wallet. Well, who wouldn't care for like being showered with gifts, precious stones, and planner packs? Essentially, it makes sense of why she has been partaking in her hopeless job as an escort for a long time. Yet presently, when the brilliant downpour quit coming and Kevin's financial balance is however dry as residue, Sharina may be going to find another man who can accommodate her better, in light of the fact that Kevin Tracker's endeavors to coerce additional money from Wendy Baum in a steady progression. Now, when it's uncovered that Sharina was in this wreck just for the cash, fans are certain that she is only trusting that the right second will leave before it gets much more chaotic. On the off chance that what Kevin claims about being penniless is valid, this young lady will not prone to hold on to see the finish of this story. There's a high opportunity that provision installments won't ever be continued, and Tracker will burn through the entirety of his cash on lawyers. One individual remarked Sharina isn't going to stay close by and be living customary with Kevin. He must come through with that way of life he has her acclimated with, or she's gone. And another fan added consideration, all rich men peer out. Sharina is accessible. She's searching for her next casualty. So the main thing Kevin can do to save his relationship is to get a few money. A kid, he is making a good attempt, as though what he purchased for Sharina, while as yet being hitched to Wendy, was insufficient. He keeps going through open embarrassment and discourtesy just to purchase his escort another jewel neckband. And the most horrendously awful part is Kevin would rather not attempt to get this cash, since he accepts that his ex owes him something. That is why he records an endless flow of petitions and recruits better legal counselors for his new body of evidence against Wendy. Anything just to briefly check, sharing his developing craving for extravagance. Kid, a few men are genuinely dishonorable. Yet it appears as though Kevin is genuinely dazed by his affection for Sharina, and he is prepared to hurt his ex significantly more to accommodate his paramour. He has been spending Wendy's cash on Sharina for quite a long time and has zero desire to stop, particularly with Serena's serious intentions to leave him. And evidently, Kevin truly accepts that he and Sharina are perfect partners and are intended to be together. In his meeting with the West Side magazine, Kevin admitted, "We dug one another and wound up kicking it. She was there for me when I truly required somebody to converse with, and it bloomed from that point. Yet we should check whether Sharina is a similar, put resources into the relationship on the grounds that nobody has confidence in her affections for Kevin. Yet definitely she should be Kevin's actual perfect partner, since she supported their rummaging way of life and depended on Wendy's monetary help, even after Kevin and Wendy got separated. However, since the Golden Goose halted and Kevin fell into a monetary pit, there's a high opportunity that his perfect partner, Sharina, won't keep close by. After all, they're not hitched, and she can undoubtedly leave him any second. And perhaps in the event that she does so, Kevin will quit pushing the divorce settlement case and provide Wendy with some inward feeling of harmony. Since it seems like Sharina is the main explanation he continues to do it. What do you think? Share your contemplations in the remarks down underneath. So in addition to the fact that Wendy cut them off totally and undermined their luxurious way of life, she additionally risked their relationship. Fans are hanging tight for the second when Sharina snatches her affection. Kid and hammers the entryway of their home, passing on Kevin to manage his muddled presence. And this is going to happen on the grounds that the appointed authority denied Kevin's appeal to continue provision installments. And it implies that Sharina will not be getting any extravagance gifts from Tracker at any point in the near future. Yet on the off chance that you believe that this is the finish of the story, you don't know anything about Kevin's daringness. The man won't stop until he depletes Wendy, or in all probability himself, with every one of his claims. Clearly he doesn't actually think about finding a new line of work, since his last business was his own ex. Well, Kevin should utilize his persuasiveness and appeal to convince Sharina to remain with him, and some way or another persuade her that he actually can get the cash from his ex, on the grounds that absolutely no chance Sharina will have returned to serving tables and doing rubs after she tasted the delights of extravagance life. The miserable piece of the story is that in light of Sharina's requests, Kevin can't let Wendy be, even after so long of baffling and distressing marriage. Fans and allies are worn out on this group of parasites and their ceaseless endeavors to coerce Wendy's cash and whatever is happening between them.